So every aisle has a location. You look on the end, it starts at 1, 2, that one's 3, you push back over there, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and then it keeps going on like that over there. And within every location, there's a spot like this. So like 2A12. The A's are the picking locations. The B and the C are the storage locations. So 1A1 starts here, goes to 12, and then 2A1 starts down there, goes to 12, 13, all the way to 24, and it loops back around, kind of like a snake. We go up this way, boom, 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 boom. So that's the location.
Alright, next we'll go over product identification tags. That's going to be located on the bottom corner of every pallet. This number and tag is going to identify the product. It's going to tell you when it was received in, the expiration date, and that's what you're going to use to find every product that you're going to pick for your order.
And that's in the second column right here. So the third column is just description of what it is. The only time you really use that is before you start picking. We kind of like to look at what we're going to pick and kind of build it in our head before we do it. Because some things like cans, you know, there's 17 a layer. So if you have like 14 of one type of can and 3 of another, you know, you can put those 2 on the bottom and make a nice flat layer. That's pretty much all that is. And then the next one is actual quantity. That's how many you're going to pick of everything. So like your first one, you're going to pick 6 of them. And if you, once you pick it, then you'll circle it. You don't circle it till you pick it. Because Joanne once said you don't count 2 points like if you're playing basketball until after you sink the basket. And you're always going and helping people, unloading trucks. So if you're not done and you come back, you already have it circled, you'll miss pick, and then John Stone will come down and bust you. Beyond
Definitely don't want that. And it's going to tell you the rest of the information about the product, the packaging size, the weight of the product, and then the total weight of the cases that you'll be picking for that product.
Yep, and then the top half is the dry, of course, you can see, and then the bottom under frozen is frozen. And then on the top, it'll tell you where it's going, like this is North Dakota Teen Challenge, and over here it'll say Area 1 Kyle. So that's out of town. So you look at the weight, this is a pretty small one, but there's, they go up to like 20,000 pounds. So what you want to do, if they're that big of an order, you can only put 2,000 pounds on a pallet because their lift gates can only hold that much weight. So if you go over that, Dave will be on you. And
so how do you guys know that? Because you're going to have a ton of little weights there and they all add up. Do you actually add those up, or?
Yep, as you go, you'll start with your heavier product on the bottom and just kind of work your way up and calculate it as you go, and you want to try to not get over that 2,000 pound mark.
So you don't actually take it weight, you just kind of figure that as you...
Yep.
Okay.
after you do it so long, you'll know like this amount of cans is this amount of pounds. Then put cereal on top of it or stuff like that.
So, are we willing to pick it?
Quick question.
Yep.
On the quantity, is that a box or a case, or how do you know, or is it what? I can't
The quantity goes by like 6. I'll go right here. So your first thing right here, 70147 and 3812. But don't always go by that because they're not always in the right spot. So you want to go by this. And so 6 times, one case would be one quantity would be one of these. So you take 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. You take all of these.
Yep. That's right.
You usually always by case.
Case. Okay. What would not be in a case?
Maybe like varied product like Kellogg's cereal. Sometimes there'll be just a box, but usually it's always cases.
Yeah, and under packaging unit, it'll say varies. That means you have to weigh it and write the weight and the length there. So if it said 6, you weigh out 6 pounds.
And if they have 300, then you're weighing up 300 pounds. every box.
Is there weight on the box, or you guys actually have to?
Typically, no.
No, you guys
Weigh
have
it
to
on the scale. We have a little portable scale.
Food drive will have the weight on the box.
Yep, repack stuff like that. So like we said before, you want to kind of scan your order, look for the heavier stuff to put on the bottom. Most of the heavier stuff is over here anyways. The lighter stuff's over there. And after you pick it, you want to count it again after you picked it just to make sure so you don't miscount before you circle it. And if it's a smaller order like this and it's out of town, you want to make it flat so we can put another pallet on top because they only have so much room in their semi. And make sure the corners of it aren't like weak boxes so we put another one on it.
And they move on the truck, so we got to think of that too. So if that weight keeps moving on these boxes, they can crush. So the corner's got to be solid.
Can it overlap the edges at all, or once you get 2 pallets in there?
Overlap the edge.
You can usually go
Oh yeah, like
about
as
an
in-
inch or just on each side, yeah. Try to keep it
as close to the
square as you
pallet.
can. So that's kind of the breakdown of this. So we thought we'd have you guys pick them. So we'll
5A.
charge.
5 and 6.
5A2.
5A2.
You guys should lead the way actually. See if you paid attention.
You got lost already? No,
So we will first pull our pallet as close as we can get to minimize the length that you have to travel with it. And stuff is in the middle, makes it very difficult.
Okay.
To remember while you're doing this your proper lifting techniques.
Need.
So would you put these on
Two
each
of 'em.
corner then, or would you
Need
put
two
them all
of 'em.
together?
We only need 2.
That is up to you.
Oh, okay.
Testing you and then I'll show you
See if you pass or fail. I'm gonna put it on the corner. Instead of making corners.
Okay, so you double count 1, 2, and then you circle it. Or imaginary circle it.
Yep.
Okay.
Where to next?
How about the coffee?
684 sounds like a good place.
Oh, we got oatmeal.
This is my kids to do it first when they all laugh away.
The 5 on the pallet, which one should she not pick?
Leave the one with the pay.
And first you want to confirm your product number, so you're picking the right product. So we did that. We're not going to take this one, so that's a tag on it. And you can see what happens when there's stuff in the middle here. You have to walk further, you have no room. Makes it a lot more difficult. Here's what
Let's put those in the middle.
I'm just gonna rearrange it a little bit here. I say we go to 3 myself. So that, do you see there now we're gonna, that's the end, and then you go into the other end, the other side of the warehouse. So I say we go back to 3 where we started and grab those 6.
plan. We are looking for 03812.
So you get the next one.
Just imagine this.
It is cornflakes. It is cornflakes. So, do we check the number?
But it's all on the
It was on this one.
Just a reminder, you want to keep them on all the way to the edge of the pallet.
Nice.
What do you want to do?
And sometimes as you go, you have to rearrange your pallet. You'll run into another product that you didn't plan for. And
Do you leave space sometimes like that or not?
yes, you can. A lot of times you can fill in that space with some smaller product.
Later on, I'll know what percentage.
When you finalize the product and go to wrap it up, you typically close off those spaces.
Oh, okay.
All right, we got them all. 6 cornflake crumbs.
Who's the order are we building?
North Dakota Adult and Teen Challenge.
Okay, awesome.
No, that's okay. That's okay.
All right, where to next, group?
Everything else looks pretty light, so let's see. The next closest aisle, 14A.
But there's both. Oh, there's both. Yep.
Ray always tries to come help me. I'm like, nope, I'll take alone, Ray.
You guys never want my help.
We can probably keep going on there. We can put something else smaller inside. Like the cookies or something.
All right,
We only need.
time out. I see a mistake.
Yep, somebody's wrong.
Somebody made a mistake.
And it's that easy to do.
One person is picking an order at a time. Yeah, one product.
How high do you get to go?
Oh yeah, and you want to go this high.
Usually about as high as you can reach.
About to the middle
6
of
foot
your
tall.
hand,
Yeah.
because in that way, I can still get them on my trailer with the forklift and such. And it won't hit the top of the trailer going into the door.
So as high as I can reach, not as high as Ken can reach.
About 6 foot.
Ken's got to stop a little over his head.
Okay, so we double count here. 1, 2, 3.
There's one strawberry.
4 strawberry total.
And 4.
You got a question, guys? Okay.
So we're circling. All right, next.
Circle.
17, 19, 19. I was thinking we can catch those on the way back. Cause we can go back that
So
way.
should we do 17 then? Or no, 19, or which one?
No, don't tell
I'll
him.
do 17 and then.
I'm trying to shut up.
Oh,
19. Right, so they can do.
Yep.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah, it goes kind of different up here. 11 through 11, 12, 13, 14, or no, 11, 10,
9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14.
No,
No.
you're backwards.
I'm wrong.
Goes
Backwards.
9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18.
Okay. They're small though. I'm still I'm worried about.
Small, light,
Everything is small and light that's left,
So I'm
so
gonna get 6 of these.
it really depends.
somehow we gotta make this work.
It'll end up to be probably a pretty good size dollar.
Say, that one has a front. 6 or
Ken Foster's steel trees are good.
Oh, in between the mini schooners. Gotta fill up the holes.
And just as a reference, Zanik asked just a minute ago, can you put product on their side? The answer to that is typically no. Unless it's a very solid box that you gotta think of how much pressure is gonna be put on it. Like these pastas on their side, that would not work.
So what about like
Unless it's like filling a gap.
Yeah, filling stuff.
Okay,
Yeah.
good.
Good one.
As long as there's no weight on it.
Good job.
Yeah, tripping over everybody else.
I'm sorry, you like to go to the edge just for stabilization?
17 AO2.
Sounds good to me.
Sounds like a plan.
I think we should have picking wars someday and put different teams together. And
Oh, that'd be fun.
who could back up, pick them the fastest and most accurately.
That would be fun.
Yeah, 10, 10.
I'm gonna be at Joanne's team. Steve thinks we should have picking wars
Oh,
and have teams running around the
Oh,
warehouse
good.
building
Yeah,
for
there we go.
accuracy and
yeah. All right.
Yes.
he gets
We
it.
got 14.
He gets it.
Where are we going? 14?
14.
All right, last item in 14. Last dry item.
I did that.
Ken?
Warnings are good.
Okay, so now we have to rearrange. I think that's
Are you planning on putting the pallets? It's
No.
all white product.
Well, we would, but I'm just gonna put this back because I picked it.
Oh, you've already put it.
Yep. So when you're done, you'd drop it down, pull it out, wrap it, and then make a tag. And I'll show you the one I did.
See if we.
Did we stack it okay?
Should I pull this one?
Well, we'll find out.
It's okay. It's not professional level, but it's okay for amateurs, huh?
Nice.
So then you, after you wrap it, you put the agency name, which is right there, what town it is, Mandan, and then if it has frozen, you circle the F. If it doesn't, then you cross the F out. And for big orders, you put like 1 of 4 or 1 of 3, so when they're loading, they know how many they have, so they don't forget one. Yeah.
Well, you guys already picked this order?
Yeah.
Yep.
So now you gotta put it back?
Yeah. That's why that one cornflake was not a cornflake.
This is a perfect example of something you could put another pallet on and put another order right on top of to save some space.
Yep. Pretty much what we did different was put the oats in the corner instead.
Oh,
So the 4 are all the same.
yep.
Your base up keeps the same. Yeah, and then after that, we put it on board and Dave would do the frozen.
Okay, well, and you guys were in town, then I would do the frozen, they put it on my clipboard, hang it in the back office, and then I would sort them out of how my stops go, putting them on, if I'm gonna have 3 stacked high, I'll put the first stop on top, second, third, so the third stop is on the bottom, and then stack them that way, and then stick them into the front of the trailer on the freezer, and then pick the freezer. And it all depends, can be in there for half hour, can be in there for 3 hours.
So it's a,
And this is the freezer.
love it. Love it.
Welcome,
I love it.
welcome to our nightmare.
It's not looking too bad right now.
Oh, Dave's got short sleeves on.
Oh, I'll be in here in about 15 minutes. Actually, what I'm doing right now, the way this looks, the way it is, it's not set up like this, the way it is. All of these pallets right here that were on the side were in the back, stacked up.
I've never seen the back of the freezer before.
What I'm doing right now is moving everything forward because I need to pull these pallets out, I need to wipe down, I need to sweep, I need to cut the plastic off, I need to put them back because of AIB on Thursday. No plastic on any of the pallets. This place has to be spotless. Second tier, third tier, we can leave the plastics on. Floor that we pick on, we have to have it clean. So when I get done cleaning here, then I'll pull these products all back here, stack them, and then I'll clean the front.
Nice.
As for out in the warehouse, you looked at your sheet that says 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 location and everything in the freezer here. It's not that way. We try to get it as organized as possible to our spaces, but you know, not enough room, and sometimes when we move stuff down, we try to redo it, so we go by number. So we actually walk and try to do memory of where this product is in this warehouse. And another thing, like out in the warehouse, you can only pick from A freezer. If it's on the third tier, you pick from the third tier.
You guys see the pink tags?
All the red tags on there.
That's something that I had them recently do. Right, giving me a repack. I have no idea. So I said, put a pink tag on it.
So all
That's
those,
all
yeah,
that needs to be repacked.
that's all repack stuff. That's not even on inventory yet.